So I was looking around the internet and I'm trying to figure, okay, what can I bring to the family that we can talk about, that can be impactful, that we can learn from, that we can be better off than what we were yesterday. And I said, there it is right there. You guys can see the title from CoinDesk. This is an opinion of somebody who works at CoinDesk. They are asking, or at least saying, that meme coins going legit is the worst thing for meme coins. Seriously? Now, let's think about this. This is only an individual's opinion. So we're not talking about a broad spectrum of people feeling the same way. This is just one person's opinion. So we could give it some leeway because overall, everyone definitely does not think like that. Now, institutions like Franklin Templeton are taking meme coins increasingly seriously this cycle. But will these jokey projects run afoul of regulators? Look like Daniel is trying to break open and see how deep do these meme coins really go. That's why they got a massive snapshot of the Dogecoin dog right there looking crazy. People value what they want to value. That is what this meme coin craze is showing the world. It doesn't have to be forced upon every person, every human, every man, every woman, every child. It doesn't have to be forced like fiat currency is in today's time. If you want to participate in meme coins, you're free to go do it. No one is placing locks, restrictions, locked accounts. No one is asking for permission. If I can participate in meme coins, you don't have to worry about that. And even with that being removed, it grants people the ability to actually do what they want with their currency. Do you think regulators will continue to allow it to go on, though? Can they actually do anything to stop it? Because as you can tell, since the advent of Bitcoin, many countries has tried to ban it. But Bitcoin is still around today. Countries, central banks have been speaking badly about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And the market is still moving. I think you can see who has the power now. And with this invention of meme coins, it is creating even more legitimacy to the powerful technology behind crypto. If they can't stop Bitcoin, what makes you think they can stop meme coins? So let's go down a little bit further. When Elon Musk semi-ironically endorsed Dogecoin during the last bull run, most people saw it as a joke. Wow. Yeah, they was like, ain't nobody gonna buy no Dogecoin. Are you serious? There's no value. There's no utility. Apparently, there's still some utility behind that meme coin Doge, because it's still trading to this day. It's on a lot of cryptocurrency exchanges. People actually use Doge for purchases. Don't get it twisted. Probably the people who put shade on Dogecoin were the ones who didn't see the value, which is cool. A high profile business person like Elon is playing with funny money. Think of the mentality of the individual who wrote this, because they see Doge as funny money, but they don't see fiat currency as funny money. The one that is devaluing every day. You're losing more purchasing power with fiat currency than you are with Dogecoin right now, at least. Those people who threw shade on Dogecoin and these other meme coins ain't laughing no more, because they see that it has legs. The market is going up for a lot of meme coins right now. This article goes on to continue to say, as I read, these days there are real institutions from the Avalanche Foundation to Franklin Templeton willing to say that meme coins are a legitimate use of blockchain technology. On Solana, there's Dog with Hat, Silly Cat, and Popcat. On Ethereum remains top dog Dogecoin. Then there's the emerging field of Politify, short for political finance, with its roster of coins like MAGA, Joe Biden, and Elizabeth Warren. These are meme coins. But as you can see, the creation, even though it seems jokingly, is showing that people are flocking and placing money on these coins, though, with the intention, as we all know, is to get rich. It's to make more money than what you originally invested it in. I'm just here to tell you, don't be the last one holding the bag. But they all trying to serve a purpose. So if you are trying to do something beneficial for something that you are interested in, they're showing you how to do it right now. Go out and create a coin, create a cryptocurrency, create a community of people who has the same ideas as you, period. And then you all would coordinate and accumulate your resources together, and you'll carry a bigger punch into getting your agenda implemented. These would-be jokes have gained virality in the past year, quote, due to their unique nature, the Franklin Templeton digital asset team wrote in a recent report. A rally that kicked off in late 2023 has only picked up steam since the release of U.S. spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds, the finance giant noted. In some sense, meme coins are reaching escape velocity, meaning time to jump ship. The Avalanche Foundation launched a culture catalyst program that has started buying up meme coins in a bid to support what it believes to be a culturally important Web3 projects. While Franklin Templeton, which for a while sported Bitcoiners' laser eyes on Twitter, attributes growing use of Ethereum and Solana in part to these tokens' opportunities to make quick profits. Like I told you earlier, that's just what people are doing it for. It's just to make quick bucks, in and out. Nobody is really seeing these meme coins as longevity. Nobody. It's just a meme. It's happening right now. It's viral for the current time. The only way that it can remain important, or at least on the scene in the cryptocurrency space, if you got people like Elon periodically coming in and dropping tweets and retweeting something that somebody else posted about a meme coin. That will continue to allow it to flourish and to continue to go on. But if it falls off a map, then those cryptocurrencies, those meme coins, will decrease in value, which is why people just want to do it as an opportunity to make a quick buck, move on to the next meme. And yet, meme coin projects are also seemingly doing everything in their power to self-destruct. While the conventional wisdom about meme coins is that they have, quote, no underlying value, more and more meme coin creators are investing time and money into making their projects stand out. Here we go again. Just flipped over the record, that's all. Playing the same tune. No value. That's the question I want to ask you all. Like, who is the person who creates the value? Like, who is the man, the woman who said that the US dollar has value? And why do so many people transact on that dollar today? Is it a collective consensus that people say, okay, cool, this paper here is going to have value while the other paper won't have value? Like, who is that person who says that? Because apparently they're trying to make this move over into cryptocurrency with no basis. If people value Dogecoin, okay, cool, there's a community with it. It will have value. Just because you have an overwhelming majority of people saying there's no utility, there's no underlying value. They're saying the same thing about Bitcoin. And you got Michael Saylor. You have BlackRock running in and buying as much Bitcoin as possible. They're actually even taking bonds against their businesses, their companies. I'm talking about Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy, to buy more Bitcoin. They're taking fiat money and then turning it over and buying Bitcoin. So I think you can see that the consensus of what is considered underlying value is switching. When you have people who are CEOs of businesses taking out loans and bonds of fiat currency, they're telling you right then that these are the things that we think has value and those that don't. They think Bitcoin has value and the fiat currency don't. Okay. For instance, Shiba Inu, the Ethereum-based competitor to the first and likely most well-known meme coin, Dogecoin, is building out an entire tech ecosystem, including its own scaling layer called Siberium. See, yes, it once started out as a meme coin, but the community has grown and has developed. They got a vision, they got a plan that they want this thing to be around. It started out as a joke. And now you can see that even with the situation with Shiba Inu, they're trying to develop this thing. So yeah, it was all laughy, jokey, emoji, all this. But now they're trying to be a real contender in this cryptocurrency run. And you can't fault the people. So they also have a scaling layer called Siberium, a decentralized exchange called ShibaSwap, and Shiboshis, NFTs, and even a digital identity initiative and project incubator. These people who back Shiba Inu are creating, you guessed it, value. See, people once thought that these meme coins didn't have no underlying value, right? But Shiba Inu and the community at Shiba Inu is actually giving you a case to where, yeah, it didn't have no value originally. You thought it didn't have value, but then they turned out and began building out an ecosystem. They got all of these things now backing Shiba Inu, Siberium, a decentralized exchange called ShibaSwap, and now NFTs. I bet those people who said that Shiba Inu didn't have any value probably want to take back those words today. It looks like Dog with Hat, a spin on the dog token trend by adding on a pink beanie to a canine mascot that has rallied over 600% in the past month. Look at that. They raised $600,000 in a stablecoin USDC to advertise on the sphere that's in Las Vegas. Again, credibility, brand recognition, trying to get the brand out there. $600,000 from the community of this meme coin wants to see their brand on the sphere in Las Vegas. This $600,000 shows you that people value that meme coin. Now, it's not as big as Bitcoin. It's not as big as Ethereum, Solana, Cardano in terms of brand recognition, but they're in the beginning stages of this. And if they got the ball, they're going to continue to run it up the field. Just like with Shiba Inu. Who knows where this particular meme coin can go? We're seeing where Shiba Inu is going. So maybe this dog token will go the same way. So again, I really want us to see and realize that in today's time, what we're seeing is a transition of people being forced to use currencies, fiat currency, in order to do their daily purchases. But now we are in a new age to where people can actually place their value behind what they think will be more important than fiat currency. You're seeing it right now. And that is a very powerful movement that I think centralized governments hasn't figured out how they can actually quell and try to bring down. You're seeing the power transition over from centralized governments back to the people. And if more and more people begin to see value of cryptocurrencies and begin to accept it, and you can transact with it on a daily basis at multiple businesses and stores, then that meme coin has value. Just that fast, just that quick. And this is a global phenomenon. This is not just local within a small jurisdiction, within a city government, within a state government, within a federal government. This is global. So just imagine if you were to go out and create your own coin and you were able to build a community around it. Just imagine how powerful you would be. And how governments can't simply come in and shut the door. Meme coins are popping up every day. The bad part is that the meme coins that are being popped up, they don't have a community yet. So maybe you need to have a community first and then create a coin around that community and you all utilize it for your own purposes. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.